I look terrifying right now. Hi, my name is Alistair Chu. I am 22, I'm Chinese Singaporean, and I am a student here in New York City. So my biggest skin concern is that I generally have pretty oily skin and I have large pores, so especially during the summer and stuff, my skin is prone to breakouts, especially when I'm under stress. But right now, with it being just transitioning into winter and I'm about to do a lot of travel, my skin actually gets quite dry and quite itchy on airplanes and stuff.
This is a great sheet mask to use. Have you used sheet mask before?
I have done one penguin sheet mask,
okay.
But that's about it.
Okay. But it helps control sebum.
Yeah.
Sebum, which is excess oil, right? And then also if you have any breakouts, it actually shrinks it like overnight.
Cool. So my current skincare routine I actually adopted from being in the Singapore military. They gave us a free face wash that I've used until this day, so that's been almost 4 years. And it essentially just helped me get camo off of my face after a field mission. And so I just stuck with it because if it's going to get camo off of my face, it's going to get other things too, right?
This one is also uses egg whites, so it's going to help you with pores and pore tightening. And this is a foam cleanser because you just want to wash off any water-based debris that includes like sweat and other dirt. So this is just make sure that your skin is extra clean.
You know, egg whites go in everything, in drinks and omelets, and so why not face wash? Joining the skincare journey, I just thought it'd be kind of a fun experiment to see how my skin would react to different things, and maybe at the end of this, I'll get a new skincare routine out of it.
This is also by Skin Food. It's a black sugar scrub.
Cool.
If you just take it and smell it, it uses actual black sugar in there. And just scoop a little bit out and then just apply it to your face, basically. Not right now.
Yeah. Well, my expectations going into this journey is just to kind of keep an open mind and see how these different products affect my skin and whether, you know, I kind of get over some of the small things that I've been a little reserved about regarding my skincare. Hey, so it's day 1 of my Sokoglam Korean skincare regimen. I'm really excited. Let's give things a go. So first off, I am going to be using the oil-based cleanser. It really does feel like it's getting out a lot of dirt though, so that's really nice. So I'm just adding a little bit of lukewarm water to my face, and we'll see this get milky, apparently. Oh yeah, that is a milky consistency. Okay, next up, I think I'm going to be doing the egg white pore foam. I may have used a little too much, but we'll see. Yeah, that's definitely too much. I'm going to be doing my new moisturizer, that is the aloe one, which I really enjoy the smell of aloe, so this should be exciting. Pat it into my face. And that is actually really soothing. It's actually very nice. Doing exactly what I'd expect the aloe in it to do. Hey, it is day 4 and I'm actually wrapping up my day. It's about 5:30 p.m., but I'm flying to Singapore tonight. I'm headed to Singapore and Bangkok just to kind of see some family and friends for the holidays, which I'm really excited about. I will see you guys on the other side of the planet. It is about 93 degrees Fahrenheit here in Bangkok with 70% humidity, so it's not winter here. Hey there, it's day 6. I finally made it home to Bangkok. It took about 30 hours from when I left New York between airplanes and airports and finally making it here. As I mentioned earlier, my skin still feels really good. Surprisingly, it didn't get oily, it didn't get too dry, which was a big shocker for me. I have the black sugar face scrub on right now, which I've only done twice. And I know I'm not supposed to do it too often, but I think it is my favorite product. It smells really great. It feels really great. You can actually feel it, like getting the impurities out. The more I scrub, I can see and feel like all of the dead skin and all of the dirt coming out, which is really great. Hey guys, it's day 11 or 12. I'm not sure anymore, actually. I'm a little worse for wear right now. It's about 7 a.m. But actually, a bunch of people told me my skin looks really good while we were dancing and out clubbing, and I guess I'm going to take that as a big win. It is day 12, I think. My skin's feeling really great. I will say that because I think Southeast Asia is so humid, my skin, it gets a little sweatier, a little oilier, and I have noticed that it is still good, but not as good as it is in New York once I've been using the Soko Glam products. So that's about it for now. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. So my skin actually feels a lot softer, and it also feels like healthier, more firm. Some people have definitely told me my skin looks brighter and cleaner, and that's something I've definitely recognized as well throughout the process. So the first time I tried the full routine, I would say that it was definitely a lot. I was so used to using one cleanser just in the shower, like every morning, every night before I leave the house or come home. The first time I did it, I actually had to call someone at Soko Glam and ask them like what order to do things in it again, because I had forgotten by the time I got home. So I wrote it down and I labeled each bottle on the bottom with like a marker. So when I first got to Bangkok, the air in Bangkok is really unhealthy. The buildings are built really close together. There's a lot of pollution. So I felt like I was breaking out pretty much right away. On top of that, I had just been on a plane for about 30 hours. So I put on the sheet mask, I think the first night I was in Bangkok, and within the next day, I felt like my pimples had like started clearing up already. The first time I saw my mother, actually, she commented on how healthy my skin looked, and I was a little taken aback because she's not one to give compliments easily.
All Asian moms give compliments.
The products themselves, I think, did a really good job of keeping that in check, but there was, like I said, a 2-day adjustment period when I got to each place. But I think, you know, at the end of the day, the routine was something that helped ground my days, which was really nice to have. So I definitely think I'll be continuing certain parts of the routine. I think at the end of the day, doing 7-8 products at a small time didn't seem like too much, but over time it kind of added up and I felt myself a little bit dreading doing it twice a day. So I definitely think there are products that I really enjoyed that I'll definitely keep with, but I felt like some of the products weren't really for me.
So at the end of every skincare campaign, we do a hashtag that summarizes your experience. So in one hashtag, how would you describe your experience?
Hashtag boy beauty.
Yes.
Keep that in there too.